Good morning, second graders. Today is Thursday, April 16th, 2020. And to start this morning, Mrs. Chase is going to read you another poem from one of my very favorite authors. We've talked about this author or poet before in our classroom, and his name is Shel Silverstein. And you know that his poetry sometimes can be a little bit silly. So I'm going to read you the poem today called Invention. And this is how it goes. I've done it. Guess what I've done? Invented a light that plugs into the sun. The sun is bright enough, the bulb is strong enough, but oh, there's only one thing wrong. The cord ain't long enough. I hope you've been enjoying poetry this week. Mrs. Chase will share another poem with you again tomorrow. Please make sure at the end of each of our lessons too that you listen to the poem for our closing circle. Today for math, you're going to finish our last lesson on Unit 17. And this lesson is about patterns. So in your lesson plan, there are numbers that you need to put into the boxes, and then look at how the numbers change. So look at the hundreds, look at the tens, look at the ones, and see how the numbers are changing, and then tell me what the pattern is. What is it changing by? You're going to do the same thing when you go into the inside. You're going to look at the t-shirts, you're going to look at the books, and then on the back, you're going to look at the houses and put information on the houses, and then think about how the numbers change. What are the number patterns, and how are the numbers changing? For reading today, I've assigned you IXL skills, and I talked a little bit about that before. An IXL for language arts, I want you to go on to B, finish all those poetry skills, and then when you're finished, you could go on EE5 for math on IXL. A lot of you have been working on two-digit addition, so get those all done for this week, because next week on Monday, I'm going to start teaching you about three-digit addition. Good job this week. Keep working hard. I hope that you have learned also a little bit about trees. There's 2 videos to watch on trees and then tree rings. And then also I hope you've learned something about figurative language. Today, if you haven't watched the last 2 videos, you can watch the one on alliteration and idioms. We've learned a lot about idioms. We studied those last week also, but alliteration is when you write and all the first letters have the same sound or the same letter. So, for example, Michelle made muffins on Monday. In your reading notebook, you can add an alliteration, and it might be kind of fun to do one where you do one with your name. So try to do one with your name. Keep working hard, and I will see you tomorrow.